Tonight, you won't just fall asleep. You will step into your dreams with full awareness and gently reprogram your reality from the inside out. Inside your chest, there is a quiet universe that never sleeps. Even when your eyes are closed, your mind is busy building worlds, replaying fears, and rehearsing futures that you may never consciously remember. Most nights, you are just a passenger in these invisible movies, carried by random scenes, old memories, and unprocessed emotions. But tonight, something different is awakening. The part of you that remembers, I am the dreamer, and I am also the one who chooses. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, feel the soft truth rising. You were never meant to be lost in your dreams. You were meant to walk inside them with clarity and power. There is a kind of quiet fear that lives in many hearts. The fear of not being in control, of being ruled by thoughts, by old stories, by a restless nervous system that never fully relaxes. It shows up as anxiety before sleep, as racing thoughts, as a body that is tired but a mind that will not turn off. You might know this feeling, lying in the dark, scrolling through memories and worries, hoping that sleep will finally take you. And yet, deep inside, there is another desire, not just to sleep, but to use sleep, to heal, to create, to manifest, to become more free. Another slow breath in and out, letting your body know that this time night is not an escape. It is an upgrade. Tonight, we enter a sacred technology that has always been yours, lucid dreaming. A state where your subconscious stops being a mysterious ocean that tosses you around and becomes a gentle, responsive sea that moves with your intention. Here, you can walk through your fears with compassion, rewrite old stories, and experience abundance and emotional safety in vivid detail, so real that your nervous system accepts it as truth. In this space, your brain's chemistry, your heart's emotions, and your soul's frequency begin to align, sending a new message to your entire being. I am safe. I am powerful. I am the creator of my inner world. Breathe in. Feel your ribs expand. Breathe out slowly. And allow your body to soften into this possibility. As you listen, you are not forcing anything. You are not chasing control, and you are not fighting your mind. Instead, you are gently guiding your awareness, like a soft hand on the back of your own consciousness, inviting it to step through a doorway. On the other side of this doorway, your dreams become a sacred workshop, a place where you can rehearse the life you are calling in, practice emotional stability, and meet the most loving, wise parts of yourself. With each breath, you are moving closer to that threshold, closer to the moment where you will know, with calm certainty, I am dreaming, and that means I am free. Let your shoulders loosen just a little more. Before we begin, take a slow breath and remember, nothing changes until you do. Feel your body soften, feel the space around you open, and let your awareness glide gently into the first layer of truth. We step now into the architecture behind the lucid dream, the inner blueprint that has always been working inside you, waiting to be understood. One more breath in and out, and we begin. Lucid dreaming begins long before you fall asleep. It begins in the subtle alignment between your emotional frequency, your nervous system, and the quiet intelligence of the subconscious mind. Inside your brain, a delicate collaboration is always unfolding. the prefrontal cortex whispering logic, the limbic system carrying emotion, and the subconscious weaving imagery like light across water. In waking life, these voices often clash, but in the slow descent towards sleep, they begin to harmonize. This harmony creates a gateway, a soft doorway where awareness stays awake while the body drifts. Take a breath. Feel your mind becoming more spacious, like a room slowly filling with moonlight. In this alignment, the seeds of lucid dreaming are planted. Spiritually, this state is a natural meditation. It is the moment when your ego loosens its grip, and the quiet watcher inside you, the witness, rises to the surface. Psychologically, this shift lowers cortisol and calms the sympathetic nervous system, allowing your mind to enter a state of rest that is alert, calm, and receptive. Imagine floating on a calm ocean, the water supporting you effortlessly, the sky stretching infinitely above you. This is the architecture, a bridge between consciousness and the dream world. Notice your breath. Feel the bridge forming inside you. In this architecture, energy moves differently. Your subconscious becomes more fluid, more creative, more responsive to intention. Your reticular activating system, the same mechanism that filters your waking reality, begins to filter dream reality with the same precision, amplifying clarity, stability, and abundance. This is why your emotions become powerful tools here. Calmness expands the dream. Fear contracts it. Intention shapes it instantly. Take a slow breath. Feel your chest soften, and let the affirmation rise gently inside you. My inner world is clear, open, and awake. Let your breath slow just a little more. Before we continue, take a slow breath and remember, nothing changes until you do. Feel your awareness settling like soft dust in sunlight. We now step into the moment where lucidity is born, the instant your consciousness opens its eyes inside the dream. Lucidity begins in a single spark, the moment your inner witness realizes gently and without fear, I am dreaming. There is a threshold inside every dream, a delicate point where the subconscious world becomes just clear enough for you to notice its texture. It feels like déjà vu mixed with clarity, a subtle recognition that the laws around you are soft and flexible. Psychologically, this happens when your prefrontal cortex lights up just enough to observe without breaking the dream. Spiritually, it is a moment of self-remembering. Imagine standing in a hallway of shifting colors and suddenly noticing your own hands. Take a breath. Feel that spark awaken inside you. Once this awareness emerges, your nervous system becomes the anchor. A calm breath stabilizes the dream. A panicked breath shatters it. This is why the most powerful lucid dreamers are not those who force control, but those who breathe slowly, deeply, letting the dream mirror their emotional stability. Neuroscience shows that steady exhalation activates the vagus nerve, lowering arousal and keeping the dream from collapsing. So, as you breathe now, imagine slowly inflating the dream scene, giving it space, light, and clarity. Awakening inside the dream is not about power. It is about presence. When you become lucid, every sound becomes richer, every color brighter, every movement more fluid. Your subconscious recognizes your awareness and opens itself like a doorway. This is where abundance, healing, and intention become amplified. Take another gentle breath. place one hand on your chest. Feel the soft truth rising. When I awaken in the dream, I awaken in myself. Let this become a seed planted deep within your consciousness. Relax your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Before we continue, take a slow breath and remember, nothing changes until you do. As you exhale, feel yourself stepping deeper into the quiet inner chamber, where symbolic tools become extensions of your consciousness. Now we explore the 5 astral instruments, not as objects, but as mirrors of your own inner mastery. Each astral tool is a symbolic extension of your inner abilities: awareness, intention, control, transition, and memory. The dream switch represents the exact moment your subconscious recognizes your rising awareness. Like a gentle click in the mind, it signals the alignment between your inner observer and the dream environment. Psychologically, it mirrors metacognition, the brain's ability to notice itself. Spiritually, it is a lantern turning on within the darkness. Take a slow breath. Imagine flipping that inner switch and feel a soft brightness expanding behind your eyes. I notice my dream as it forms. The dream mirror reflects not just your image, but the infinite scenes available to you. When you place your hand on its warm surface, you are choosing the vibration of your next dream. The warmth symbolizes emotional coherence, the heart and subconscious working together. In neuroscience, this aligns with the brain's predictive pathways. The mind creates what it expects. So breathe gently, feel your chest soften, and let the mirror whisper, I choose the reality I step into. The dream navigator is your remote control, a symbol of conscious influence within the dreamscape. Each button is a micro-intention, and each vibration is your nervous system confirming you are safe to guide this experience. Think of this like neuroplasticity in action, the brain reshaping its internal environment in real time. Take a deep breath, feel your hands subtly relax, and let this truth settle. My actions reshape my inner world. The dream timer is your doorway between states, a reminder that you can wake, shift, or ascend at will. The soft, crystalline sound is a cue that stabilizes your nervous system, reminding your body that it is safe during transitions. This aligns with the brain's time perception networks, which become fluid during REM sleep. Imagine flipping the hourglass with one breath, watching time flow like light, and whisper internally, I choose when the chapter ends. The dream recall orb pulses with a gentle rhythm, the rhythm of memory consolidation. When you touch it, the cool glow strengthens the bridge between subconscious experience and conscious recall. Neuroscientifically, it mirrors the hippocampus embedding emotional imagery into long-term memory. Take one slow breath in, feel a soft light awakening behind the forehead, and anchor the affirmation, what matters in my dreams becomes clear when I wake. Let your breath stretch a little deeper. Before we continue, take a slow breath and remember, nothing changes until you do. Feel your awareness descending into a calmer frequency, a place where imagination becomes instruction and emotion becomes architecture. Now, we enter the realm where dreaming stops being passive and becomes a technology for manifestation. Inside the lucid dream, your subconscious accepts imagery, emotion, and intention as reality, making the dream state one of the most powerful frequencies for creation and abundance. In the dream world, your mind is free from the resistance, doubt, and old stories that often limit you when awake. The subconscious becomes highly suggestible, not in a vulnerable way, but in a creative one, open to new patterns, new emotions, new beliefs. Breath by breath, your nervous system calms, reducing cortisol and allowing your brain to enter theta waves, the frequency where manifestation accelerates. Take a slow inhale. Imagine a soft light filling your chest and feel your inner world becoming fertile soil for your desires. This is where the reticular activating system, your brain's filter of reality, becomes your ally. When you rehearse abundance, love, clarity, or confidence inside a lucid dream, the RAS treats these experiences as lived truth. Emotion strengthens the imprint. Intention stabilizes it. It's like planting seeds in a garden where everything grows faster, brighter, deeper. Picture yourself walking through this internal garden, touching the branches, noticing how each intention blooms with ease. Take a breath. Feel the shift. You are programming possibility. And spiritually, dreaming is a rehearsal space for your future timeline. When you feel success or safety inside a dream, your body absorbs that frequency as memory, and memory becomes identity. This is vibrational manifestation, shifting from scarcity to expansion, from fear to clarity, from stagnation to flow. Breathe gently. Place one hand on your heart. Feel your energy rise. Whisper internally, "What I create within becomes easier to create without." Let that truth anchor in the depths of your subconscious. Let the breath soften the space behind your ribs. Before we continue, take a slow breath and remember, nothing changes until you do. As you exhale, feel your awareness expanding outward, like a gentle sphere of light widening through the room. Now, we step into the landscapes beyond logic, the dimensions that live inside you, waiting to be explored with calm clarity. Lucid dreaming is not just a visual experience. It is dimensional travel through the layers of your own consciousness, memory, emotion, and spiritual intuition. When you become lucid, the dream dissolves its boundaries. You are no longer limited to one environment, one storyline, or one version of yourself. Instead, you enter a multidimensional field where your psyche, spirit, and memory speak in symbols and landscapes. Some worlds feel ancient, others futuristic, and some feel like soft echoes of forgotten parts of you. Take a breath. Imagine stepping through a doorway of shifting light, and feel your inner world expanding into infinity. Psychologically, these dimensions represent emotional layers, places where your mind stores unprocessed memories, inner child states, protective patterns, and intuitive guidance. Spiritually, these spaces are bridges, meeting points between the conscious self and the deeper soul. In this state, brain regions associated with imagination, memory, and problem-solving activate simultaneously, creating a fluid reality where healing becomes effortless. As you breathe, imagine floating gently, traveling not away from yourself, but deeper into yourself. In these inner dimensions, you may encounter guides, archetypes, or versions of yourself with greater wisdom and clarity. These encounters are not hallucinations. They are dialogues with aspects of your own higher intelligence. They offer direction, comfort, perspective, and expansion. With each breath, imagine these guides standing with you, offering light, understanding, and emotional stability. Let the affirmation rise softly inside you. Every dimension I explore brings me closer to who I truly am. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Before we continue, take a slow breath and remember, nothing changes until you do. As you exhale, feel your nervous system settling into a calmer rhythm, the kind that makes inner healing natural, effortless, and safe. Now, we enter the realm where the lucid dream becomes your quiet therapist. Inside a lucid dream, your subconscious becomes a gentle healer, offering restoration, emotional integration, and release without resistance or fear. Within the lucid state, your emotional body relaxes its defenses. Old memories, fears, desires, and unresolved fragments rise, not to overwhelm you, but to soften. Instead of running from these parts, you meet them in symbolic form. Landscapes, characters, sensations. Psychologically, this is your mind reorganizing emotional material. Spiritually, it is your soul showing you what is ready to heal. Take a slow breath. Imagine a soft light surrounding you, and feel how safe inner healing can be. The REM state naturally lowers the barriers between past and present, allowing your nervous system to process emotional residue with less stress and more clarity. In a lucid dream, this process becomes conscious. You can walk into an old memory and bring compassion. You can face a fear and watch it dissolve like mist. Neuroscience calls this reconsolidation. Energetically, it is transmutation. Breathe gently. Feel your chest widen. And notice how even the idea of healing begins to soften your inner world. As you heal inside the dream, your waking self transforms. Patterns loosen, reactions calm. The body holds less tension and more presence. Every act of lucidity becomes a quiet message to your nervous system. I am safe with myself. This stability becomes abundance. This clarity becomes confidence. Take one last slow breath for this chapter, and let the affirmation bloom inside you. My dreams know how to heal me, and I allow it with grace. The truths you've discovered are not separate threads. They weave together into a single inner fabric. Take a slow breath in, and feel the 4 layers of your being aligning: mind, emotion, body, and the quiet soul behind everything. Tonight, lucid dreaming becomes more than a skill. It becomes a remembering. You now understand the invisible architecture of awareness. The blueprint where your subconscious and consciousness meet as collaborators, not opposites. You've felt the awakening inside the dream, that soft spark that whispers, I am here and I am aware. You've held the 5 astral tools, not as objects, but as reflections of deep inner mastery. Awareness, intention, control, transition, and memory. With each breath, notice how these qualities already live inside you. They're not new, they're remembered. You've stepped into the dream as a creator, shaping environments and emotions with the same ease that you shape thoughts. You've moved between inner dimensions, not escaping life, but embracing the deeper currents that guide it. And you've learned to let the dream heal you, soften you, reorganize the emotional patterns that once felt heavy. This is integration. The dreamer and the human no longer separated by a wall, but united in one field of consciousness. Take a slow inhale, exhale gently, and feel your entire being settling into a new truth. Your inner world listens to you. Your dreams, your emotions, your nervous system, your intentions, they all respond to the quiet power of your presence. Tonight, lucidity becomes a bridge. Who you are in the dream begins to shape who you are in the waking world. Breathe and feel the shift anchoring in your body. Take a slow breath in and let the exhale fall gently through your body, like warm light moving down your spine. Your energy is softer now, clearer now, more responsive to truth. In this state, your subconscious listens deeply. Feel your chest expand just a little. Feel the space inside you open like a quiet sunrise, and let your awareness rest in the center of your body. You are calmer, lighter, more connected than when you began. This is the frequency where transformation becomes effortless. Now, breathe slowly through your nose. Hold for a soft second and release through your mouth. As you do, imagine your field widening, your nervous system relaxing, your heart growing steady, your mind becoming a clear, open sky. Repeat softly inside yourself, allowing each word to sink into the deepest layers of your consciousness. I am awake within myself. I am safe in my inner world. I shape my reality with clarity and calm. Feel how your body responds. The subtle drop in tension, the warmth across the chest, the gentle quiet behind the mind. This is your nervous system accepting the new truth. This is vibrational elevation in real time. Now imagine your dream energy expanding outward. Fear dissolving into confidence, scarcity melting into abundance, stagnation flowing into movement, and confusion opening into clarity. Your entire field shifting from contraction to expansion. Take one last slow breath. Anchor the transformation. And let this final affirmation bloom inside you. What I awaken in the dream, I strengthen in my life. Let that truth echo softly as your energy settles. When you're ready, share this message, spread this frequency, and follow the American monk for more journeys of clarity, healing, and expansion. The lesson is complete, but the journey continues.